Joe actually sent this to me yesterday, and I thought it was really interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should have had this for lunch, bro.
Oh, we're about to change lunch again.
Wait, what is it?
So, there's a tomb in the Philippines.
A tomb?
Yeah, like, you know, dead guys buried in it.
Yeah.
But
You'll see what
there's an interesting feature about it. Here's what it looks like.
Oh shit! Are those
Jollibee, dude.
Here lies Jollibee Jones.
Are those coffins?
No, it's a tomb. So like the dead, it's like a, so it's not a coffin, but that's like where the person's buried underneath.
Is it brand deal?
Jollibee mausoleum. Like,
I like that.
Jollibee.
do you think it's a bunch of just like fried chicken they throw in there too, or what?
So the story is actually pretty touching. Like I was like, aha, that's pretty funny, and then I read it and I was like, dude, it's fucking dope. So like, this Filipino family, they lived in an area that was very far from a Jollibee, so they never even had it. But the father would cook them Jollibee, like fried chicken, and they would just call it Jollibee. Like, oh, we're having Jollibee. They would do like a weekly thing. And then like eventually, like years and years later, they actually were able to like travel to one and have it. So it's like a memory in their family that Jollibee was like a kind of a thing they would say. And then it doesn't even stop there. Every single year, they paint the tomb a different thing.
That's so nice.
Like a different fast food
Look
thing?
at that. Not just a different thing that he liked or something cool.
Alpine, like a beer or something?
I don't know. And then they have Lacoste, M&M's. They did Ferrari.
Wow.
That's really artistic.
That's really tight.
Super good, right?
The Jollibee one was my favorite because I thought this dude worked at Jollibee.
You will never leave Jollibee.
I know, and then he's all like so, you know how some people are so about that brand?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo,
Everything.
you know, it's like Mexican gangsters with the Raiders merch. Like they love that stuff.
I will die in this jersey.
They probably get like a Raiders coffin and stuff, you know?
Yeah, that wouldn't. I wouldn't put it.
By the
past
way,
them.
for everybody in the Philippines, I had Jollibee a week ago, and the spicy fried chicken batter they got there is
It's
so
super
bomb.
spicy.
Banging.
Is it more spicier than here? Is it a different one?
Yeah, it's more spicy.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
I don't know if it's different. I don't go to Jollibee in America.
It's more perfected in the Philippines because they've been doing it longer and it's locally sourced.
12 of them in like one street in Manila. So
Yeah.
Probably the best shit.
Plus, chicken ethics out there are probably different, so they taste better.
Yeah.
Ethics always makes food not as good.
No. We got corn.
it is juicy. It is juicy out there.
That's why the halal guys here is not as good as the cart in New York.
Yeah.
Oily
They got roaches and
with the
rats.
same grease from the whole week. Yeah, it makes food better. But yeah, they this is their tradition where they do things like this, where they like always decorate the. You know, like you decorate graves here.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you guys do anything special for any
Nope,
graves?
I don't go to no graveyard, dog.
That's such a cool flex.
Honestly, the only thing I feel like every single time you go there and you just like clear all like the dead flowers or like the weeds, and you just try to like make the place nice, put something fresh there, and then that's really it, you know.
I don't have any family members buried
Oh,
that I know of.
it's cremation mainly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Most. So,
Did you scatter ashes in any cool way?
nah, my grandma died in Japan, and my mom was like, so we had the ceremony somewhere, and I was like, that's cool. And I'm like, I don't know where she's at.
Do you have cremation halls in Japan?
Everything's cremation in Japan.
Because Taiwan is
the way to
because Taiwan is only cremation only because there's the space is small, but they have halls where you can put the ash into like a hall, so you can still go and pay respects. Or
They don't have a hall. They have a family burial like box. So like it'll be like a tombstone thing, like one thing.
Yeah.
And then all of your ashes gets buried into that one. So you just use one plot, and then they write all your names into that one thing. Yeah.
You guys burn stuff.
That's tight.
That's like they do that the cremation one day. It's like a scam a little bit because you gotta buy the space in the cremation thing, and then how much do they charge? And then
forgot.
Yeah, I know, but they'll go like $200,000, and you're not gonna be like no. You go okay. You know?
Oh, yeah.
If some of your family died, you're not gonna be like.
You're not gonna bargain.
You want to get them a good,
good
haul, you know?
Yeah, good.
That's why you gotta. I know this sounds weird, but you buy it early when they're like not dead already. You like invest in it early.
Oh
Yeah, it's just part of the industry. It's a weird thing, but you know when like an old family member already has a spot, you can already start paying for the spot next to it.
Oh.
In order to like minimize that like one-time fee, and then it's weird like that.
Don't you buy it for 50 years when you buy a spot?
I don't remember the exact.
It's like a 50-year
Wow.
ownership.
You could just,
Right?
if I die, just throw me back into the ether.
You just want that?
Yeah, for real.
But sometimes it's nice, the family and friends together to. That's why to go to. You know, it's nice to come together and then.
You can always get a tombstone. You know what I mean, and put it somewhere.
You guys all want to be buried?
No.
Hell
Nah.
no. I'm gonna be a global human being.
What does that mean, global?
I belong everywhere. So like, if just dust my ashes in Japan, Hawaii, LA, Vegas at the Circus, and
That one strip club.
At the buffet.
The worst one.
There's probably a lot of ashes there already.
a lot of great memories there, man. Circus is amazing.
Yeah.
In the fucking AC, dude. Joe is everywhere.
Just slipping through the filter.
Just put me on a dollar bill. I'll fucking circulate, you know?
Hey, that's true. That's easy.
I don't know because I think just my family in general, there's no one city or one thing. They've always been moving and mobile, right?
Yeah.
So like most of their lives in Japan and then the other half in America, but then like they go back and forth, but also they travel to different cities. And then my closest relatives, they also travel like and move in different parts, different states. So we don't really have like one city where I have generations.
Y'all little Japanese gypsy nomads.
Pretty much.
I think I don't know if I want to be buried, but I know that my family would because of Christianity, and they believe that like when God comes, you're gonna come out of your grave. So if you're not in your grave, you just am I gonna pop out of a urn?
That's.
So I don't know. I think they would want me to. So I think I would do it for that reason.
Roy, Rose Hills, you gonna stay local?
I would like Rose Hills. Rose Hills is kind of tight.
Yeah, it's nice.
Easy E's up there?
But most of my family's buried in Forest Lawn. The two one, yeah.
Because you're Filipino, man. You're closer to the valley, that's why.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Filipinos go to Forest Lawn all the time.
I don't know. You guys want to do that whole ceremonial shit? Like that getting the people coming to your funeral and shit? I just want to be forgotten,
I don't
dude.
personally, but I think my family would. And if I made a decision that they would be more saddened later, I would fucking probably become a ghost.
I'd rather be stuck as a memory on YouTube and in the digital world, and then just be forgotten real quick. Like move on. That's what happens. Just put me on Instagram, be like RIP, and then fucking move on to jacking off to fucking OnlyFans or something.
Why?
Joe would love
That's
it.
your dying wish. You wanted one to jack off right after.
But other than
but
that,
that's
I would
what
love people to
happens.
remember me and to have a great time at my
Well,
funeral.
what if like let's say, but then that's if you died now. Like what if you had kids, right? And the grandkids, and they wanted something to visit.
That's the part where I think it's cool when the whole family's together. Like, because in that way, like, it could become a thing for the family. Like, we visit my grandpa on, like, my birthday, Chinese New Year and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's always cool. So he's buried in Rose Hills. And it's always cool to go there, and then there's already flowers there. I'm oh, cool, like, auntie stopped by, or whoever already stopped by, you know, and we just
cool.
add our flowers to their flowers.
That makes sense.
That's a
in
cool
death, you
tradition.
give birth to like a new tradition.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
them to visit all the Jumbies I'm gonna make all over the world. How about that?
That I'm go there.
Shout out for the Junbi mix.
Yeah. Matcha Joe.
Is this matcha? Why is it gray?
Joe Mama turned to Joe Matcha, dude.
Joe
That's fucking
Matcha!
crazy.
No matcha, dude. Hey, non-compete. Don't
And,
compete against
with the
yourself.
lady fingering, stirring Joe's ashes. With Joe's ashes. This is Joe's wishes.
That is
his
dude.
dream.
Number 7 Jumbi.
Fingers after.
Oh my god, dude. The secret menu.
The secret menu.
Ooh.
Do you guys have a tradition that you guys do where you guys visit the grave of like your relatives or anything like that?
There's no tradition. It's just you go whenever you can go.
We just go on, like, important dates. So birthdays, New Year's, Chinese New Year.
Oh, you go more than one time a year? Because in Taiwan, there's the Tombsday, the Salmuji.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to go and clean it.
Sounds tight.
I want
Yeah.
Tombsday.
And it's
Before
a whole day
Wednesday.
thing. Like, people go there and they spend, because like you're really trying to respect your elders or whatever. So you clean it. People bring a picnic and they spend the whole day there.
That's cool.
And then you get Tombstone Pizza.
Tombstone pizza.
Oh my god.
That's the origin, really.
I know. It's maybe it's because the kids always complain, but whenever we visit our grandparents, they're in Hawaii. But every single time you go to visit them, there's just all these mosquitoes. So like, everybody just knows. It's like when you get bit up, it's like, oh, you visited grandpa and grandma, and that's just the thing. It's so many mosquitoes.
You don't want to be buried?
I think I want to be cremated, But at the same time, it's like, it's more like also wanting to be with your family. If I had to make a decision for myself as a human being selfishly without any other context, I probably just want to be cremated. But if it's like my family's here or my grandparents or my parents are, it's like same thing. It's like just put me there.
My grandma's cremated and buried.
How?
So my grandpa. So my
Half and half.
my family always had. So my grandma, on my dad's side, she passed away young, like before I was even born. So she's always been in an urn because her ass got cremated already.
Ass got cremated.
And then so she was just passed around from whatever the family, when the family immigrated here, she's just been in all these 626 living rooms. And then when my grandpa passed away, the family wanted the grandma and grandpa to be together. So they just put it in the.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah.
So the tombstone has two names on it.
That's cool.
And they're together, but then one is a live person, and the other one's powder.
Yeah. And it's like inside the tombstone with them. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that.
That's kind of tight.
Oh,
I-
that's kind of cool.
I think it's nice if there's one place like that and two places where the family's there, so family visit, but also in a like a little sand jar, you could have it in your house and be like,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
grandma in my room.
Or you
Part of, like her toe.
You could do the sand mixing ceremony during marriages,
Oh shit.
but you do it with ashes. Yeah. Together forever.
That shit's weird.
You just take each other's grandparents and you're like, let's bring the families together and mix their ashes.
Ooh, yeah.
That's true marriage.
In a
dude.
matcha smoothie.
And a little bit of Vagisil.
This is Joe's grandma.